Popular touristic pub in Benidorm invented a game that's all over social media right now. What is the Operation Thunder and why every single entrance or possible exit were shut down for some time? Latest tourism update and a weather forecast that you've probably already seen here on the channel. Let's dive into it directly. Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. My name is Anna, and as you can see, we are sheltered today. We couldn't go outside to film the news for you guys because it is raining. But it was raining so much we could not even sit on the terrace to film the video. It is pouring rain in our region of Benidorm. Honestly, we knew we had an orange alert. We knew about it since yesterday, so we thought, as always, the rain will just pass us. It's gonna stay behind the mountains. It's not gonna hit us so hard. But this time, it was even worse than the previous ones. We filmed a video for you guys of happy tourists having a walk around Benidorm by the beach as well. It was even slightly sunny. But all of a sudden, in less than half an hour, the absolute torrential rain came out of nowhere, and it's been for hours and hours. For the first time in 12 years, we had to take out the water from our terraces to prevent flood inside of our home. That was insane, but we'll get to it later on. Right now, let's start with the tourism update. What's basically going on? You know, it's been really busy. We've had quite a few busiest weeks here, and every second, two out of 3 people here of tourists are actually international tourists. So there's plenty of British tourists here. And actually, we didn't know that, by the way. We got to know that people who are coming with kids from UK, from some other countries as well, if you're taking your children out from school, you actually get a fine. You are fined to bring your children on holidays. Let us know if that's actually true and how much the fines are, because we see plenty of people with kids from outside Spain coming here on holidays right now. Maybe it does make sense if the holidays are way less cheaper than in peak summer season, but the fine is kind of small. Let us know here in the comments, but there's plenty of people everywhere you go. Obviously, today it is a rainy day. It doesn't stop tourists, though. Usually people are getting massages, going to spas, going shopping into the shopping malls. What else people do? Going into the indoors markets. People just enjoy inside of the hotel, gaming rooms, etc. There's also a huge jump place outside in Benidorm where you could go, which is called Air Jump. Perfect for children and their parents, and if it's raining, that's like the best place to go ever. You need to wear some anti-slippery like socks, but that's more than enough. So plenty of things to do, plenty of places to visit, even it is raining. Right now we do not have any kind of specific events in mind in Benidorm, but starting from tomorrow, which is not the best start, honestly, but starting from tomorrow, Aqualandia in Benidorm officially opens its doors, 24th of May, and it's gonna be their 40th anniversary. So for 40 years, they've been opening up already. And this year they have some new area, which is this one right here, looking kind of lovely, I must say. And us, as locals, we actually enjoyed this theme park. We have a video here on the channel about theme parks, and one of these that we talk about with some our family's footage from the inside is the Aqualandia. So check it out if you were planning on visiting it, and you'll get to see some more parks that are here in Benidorm. Let's continue with the second news, and it is about a controversial claim of a slap shot. And yes, you did hear me right. I said slap shot. This is something that is everywhere on social media, and I'm quite sure if you watch TikToks and all these types of things, we don't watch it, but we know people do, and it's probably on Facebook as well. And it was basically a video that's showing this, how people are drinking shots and afterwards they're being slapped on their face. That's what's going on. This is one of the bars, one of the pubs in Benidorm, which is the Wild Duck. They've invented this type of game where tourists, obviously mostly, mostly British tourists, are for around €5 price. You're getting a shot, then you're being like sprinkled, poured with water, and then you receive a slap. Sometimes slaps are really, really hard, like very, very aggressive, like very, very heavy slaps. Sometimes it's just like a small one, not as much. But while people are laughing there on social media, people didn't receive it with the good news. Let us know which team you are. Is it fun? Or is it like a physical mistreat considered thing? It is a very tricky question, I know. But on social media, people don't see it as a good thing. They see that actually it is not a good thing to promote. And they're saying that, oh my goodness, how is it possible you're paying money but you're getting slapped by the staff of the establishment? And obviously they say that it's a voluntary thing. If you get it, you know what you're getting, so you agree to kind of to the terms and conditions, right? And you can choose either you want a heavy slap or a really, really light one. People are having fun, and it's an authentic claim. It's really popular. It's getting popular now. But what do you think? Would you get this slap shot? I personally wouldn't. I prefer my holidays in a good old relaxing way. But this is all over the social media right now. National and local police in Benidorm town created a special operation Thunder, which basically makes of a Benidorm a giant cage, which means that no one is able to escape or enter inside of it. It's absolutely protected city, 100%. This has happened these past days, and it was really surprising to see because many of these officers did not actually know that it was a simulation, because the authorities wanted to see what the reaction will actually be. And it was a top-notch reaction. Everyone was so fast. It's incredible. We actually do have great police officers out here, so we are proud, and we know that also tourists and locals obviously will feel themselves protected in case something happens. This type of operation was done to actually cut off all the entries and possible exit solutions that people could get. All the entries that you could use, all of this was being cut and blocked with cars, so no one was able to pass. And this is being trained in case something major happens. You know that we're a touristic city. We get a lot of people, and in today's times when there are so many conflicts, you know, people might get crazy and want to do something here. So this is an important thing. Or kidnapping, a child has been kidnapped, for example. You need to act fast, and by blocking every single point that is available, no one will exit or enter the city, which means that the people they're looking for will be inside, which will also mean that eventually they will find them. So I do feel like it is a great way of reassuring people once again that it is a safe destination. And lately there's been so many positive changes here. Not sure if it's because they know something we don't. Probably not, but I do feel like they are preparing, knowing all the things that are happening in the world. You never know what might happen. But being such a strategic point as Benidorm is, being such a touristic destination, so many people from different countries of the world are here. So many bizarre things happening in the world, and in Spain too, by the way. So they need to have a plan in case something happens. Robberies, kidnapping, whatever it is, this is what will prevent people from getting away with it. And honestly, by promoting this and by showing what they are doing, I think there's gonna be none. I think there's not a chance that someone willingly would come to Benidorm and do something, knowing how prepared the city is to counterattack and to actually find these people and make them pay for what they do. So I do feel like it is a good way of showing it. And just in yesterday's video, I think, we've published the video about how it is actually so safe in Benidorm town, because there's so many cameras being installed. There are so many prevention, in a sense, monitoring, watching us basically. But if you don't do anything wrong, That's perfectly fine, right? But this is in order to make it an even safer city. And these first 3 months of the year, the criminal records, the amount of actually crime in Benidorm has been reduced by 21%. So something is being done right here. Don't you think so? And now let's talk about the weather. What is actually going on? And the best way of showing it is just showing you this video that we filmed on today. This is what you've seen in today's video, and this was an orange alert. I wish it would be yellow, but it was an orange alert in Valencian community and yellow on south parts of Spain. There was a really bad time, and there were plenty of clouds. There was rain everywhere you could go. It's still actually raining right now, so there's still rain outside. It is more modest. It is not as severe as it was, but there is still rain in our region. It's nothing compared to what it was, so we're lucky if it's going to be like that. But it's just today. Tomorrow probably it's going to be gone, and from then onwards, at least for 1 week, we will have sunny weather back again. And we will switch once again from now to just a couple of days from now with more than 30 degrees. South Spain will reach 40. We will reach 30 to 32, which means that the real feel, if you stay long enough on the sunshine, will be of approximately plus 35. Maybe even more than that. The water temperature will be incredible too. It's going to be more than 20 degrees, so it's ideal for swimming. Not now because it is raining, but once the sun comes out, it's going to be a great place back again. And it still is. It's just it's not as cozy outside unless you have a warm cup of tea or coffee and you're sitting with a blanket on some lovely terrace in the city and enjoying the views and everything going on. Thank you for accompanying us in today's latest Benidorm news update. We wish you a lovely day, and we'll see you in a new video here on the channel tomorrow. Goodbye.